Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another very excellent episode of Let's Play Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. This is actually, I would say this is where this game starts to get a little bit challenging for myself. Last episode, I just kind of went through it as quickly as humanly possible, but this episode here, I really had to take my time and work through a lot of these levels. It was really hard. I think I left maybe one death in here. I may have cut it out, but I think I might have left one in. But you can see here we have to jump across these platforms. They move with us, and we got the guy in the sky. He is really annoying. I forget his name, even though it was just on the screen. I wasn't really paying attention as I was doing the intro there. And I am a tad under the weather, if that's what you want to call it. Celebrating New Year's here, and of course, you know, New Year's Eve things always get a little out of hand. So that's how it's gone. You know, one too many of those old soda pops there for Average Joe. But that's how she goes. Let's try and get this guy out of the sky. I hate him so much. And I'm not going to try and go back and get like all that secret stuff. I want to save my eggs for this nonsense here, because honestly, without this, jumping across that platform seems really easy, and I can get it like 1 out of every 20 times, so it's I could do it. I don't preferably want to go through the pain of doing that. And you can see this episode actually gave me like a lot of trouble, so I'm really taking my time with like every little aspect of it, seeing if we could jump up here and stuff like that. Just like some neat writing on the wall that I don't understand what it is yet, but we'll get to that in a moment, I'm sure. Let's get some of this, that way if we lose our Mario buddy, we could just quickly get a new one. Or we have a little bit more time with Mario, I should say. Let's knock this down here, honestly, because this is annoying. But if we stand right on top of it, it should be a little bit easier to get the eggs, which is nice. And then maybe I'll try and get this little secret thing up here. Can we do it? Yeah, we got a good angle on it. Let's try and jump and get it. There we go. So we get some more extra time with our little Mario buddy. That's nice. And here we're actually able to get this. So we don't want to butt smack, or else we'll go right through the ground. I've died that way previously doing this. So we want to get it over on this wooden platform here, and then sort of navigate it that way. So that way we could butt slam without fearing for our life. I try to throw the red shy guy at it to see if that'll break the box, and then I try a shell here as well. And those guys that fly down quick now, they will take Mario very far away from you, so it is extremely valuable not to let them mess with Mario at all. But you see, jumping on this box does legitimately nothing, so we need to push it and butt slam it over here, which won't be so bad, but it's just a little bit of a headache. And I think I might have gotten the flower there. No, I didn't. I think there's just a key in here. Yep. So very nice. We'll have a secret that we can go to. I think it's worth it to try and get this flower here. The flowers actually make up like a large percentage of the points that you can earn in each level. So getting them is pretty valuable, I would say. Especially for someone like myself who's not like 100%ing this game or anything. It's nice to get some of those extra points. But now that we have that, let's jump over this and let's use our nice little key to go into this door, the hidden door. And it leads to like a... Excuse me. It leads to a nice little section here where we get to be a Yoshi train. And I thought originally it was just to get coins, but we actually need to do this to progress. Which, I mean, is fun, but it just feels like it should be optional content. And I guess it is, because we had to get the key to get here, but I feel like we would have gotten here regardless. Let's go this way. See, I keep thinking like maybe I have to go back down. Maybe like the only thing we can get here is coins, which is a wrong assumption, but I'm going to hit this guy again, of course. And when you fall off like that, so. But really what it is, yeah, you have to take this all the way up and around so that way you go into the next section, because the door here is locked. So you can't just turn into Yoshi and leave the way that you came in. You actually have to go through this the correct way. So let's go through the correct way. Yep, we could go through the correct way now. Or at least try to figure out the correct way. I mean, I'm not very good at this game in general, so it's going to be a struggle here. But we need to keep getting these so that way we could continue to be the train here, if that's what it's called, the little train. These guys running across the map, I have no idea what they are. They just look like an object on the map, but like as soon as you run into them, I fall off again. Okay. Come on, Average Joe. Average Joe, get it together, man. What are you doing? I don't know. It feels very... I don't know how to describe it. Not fun. Not fun is how I would describe it. And I think once we get over here by rights, we could legitimately just fall off because there's a way to get out of here. But, I mean, if we're sticking it out, we might as well stick it out till the end, right? We might as well keep going. And we're going to run into this guy down here. Let's go up here. Let's get the flower. It's there. It's easy enough to get. Some extra free points. Not that I'm really concerned with that, but it's nice to have. It's nice when your score is actually like decent in this game at the end of a level. You know, you don't feel like a bum. In this case, I do. I mean, this is a 40-minute episode, and we're going over 4 levels. So each episode is roughly taking 10 minutes of time. But a lot of it is spent on this first one, I think. Yeah. Because this first one I really struggled with. The other two are... I did them... I think I had to play through each level about twice. This one was a little bit more. Just because I started playing it like in the morning after New Year's Day. So my head was still a little shaky there. But we got through it. We got through it. That's the important part. It just took some time. Let's go ahead and do that. There we are. So now we have the full 30 seconds with Mario on our back. That could be really helpful. And I decided to go for these things. Sometimes there's a red coin here, and there's not too many obstacles at this point in the game. Like in this little area of the game that could really mess with us. This guy comes back, but now we're more experienced at taking him out. He should be no problem. It's really only in that first bit where he becomes an issue. Let's get a red coin. Then that should prompt us for another one of these green guys. There he is. Well, let's kill these flowers. These flowers are really annoying. And here they start shooting bubbles, which is even more annoying. Because the bubbles, they'll make you jump a little bit higher. You see, I'm lucky I didn't jump up because I would have died there. Thanks to this guy. Did I hate this guy so much? I hated him in Super Mario Bros. 3. That was a really good kill, though. I hate him in Super Mario Bros. 3. I hate him now. He's a horrific ally. But if we hit those bubbles while it was in air there, we probably would have gotten enough air to make that jump. Like, that's just how that mechanic sort of works there, but it's also just really annoying. Sometimes it could really hose myself up, especially when the platforming is so tight like it is in this level. Like, you could really run into some hoopla. Let's try and get this nice, and it's a flower. Let's get the flower. Let's just get out of here. Because that guy will hit me, and Yoshi will do some odd, bizarre move, and then I'll probably die. Is probably what will happen. I know myself. I know how it goes. And now we got the bubbles. See, the bubbles are cool because they push enemies back, but they don't kill them. So, like, I honestly kind of hate getting them. Like, they really don't benefit me all that much. If anything, they make the levels, like, a little more clunky and harder to beat, which could be a headache. Let's get this one. It's a flower. That's just what I wanted. I like the flowers. I like collecting them. Out of, like, I'm not a big collect-a-thon guy. I don't look for, like, everything in video games, but the flowers are, like, I don't know, they're just different enough that I can collect them, you know what I mean? Like, I feel encouraged to collect them. Ugh, of course. One of these assholes. I hate these guys so much. They steal Mario and then they run with him. We're gonna see them in the castle for this world quite a bit, and they are a headache, to say the least. But there we go, make ourselves an egg and then cross that goal line. Do we get a bonus? Do we get a bonus? We do not. Of course we do not. I don't know if there's any in this episode, but there might be. I know we got 1 or 2 bonuses in previous episodes, and that's 70 points there. I think that's the best I've done in a long time on a level, so pretty good shape there. Let's start our next level up right away. This is World 2, Level 6, the Cave of the Mystery Something. This is not my first take on this level here. I played through this one quite a bit. I don't know why I got an egg out there. I guess I just kind of fooled myself. But there are plenty of opportunities to get eggs in this, so it's not that bad that we wasted an egg there. You know, there's 2 right away, and it gave us 2 at the top, so I don't feel too bad about it. But the real thing you want to do here is the butt slam. Looks like I didn't even realize it at this point, which is great. See, I'm like, oh man, can I hit it? And then I realized that I could butt slam, and yeah, that's the correct way, Average Joe. That is the way. Let's eat these guys and make them into eggs. That way we have some eggs. We have our max allotment, but it never hurts to have like a couple extra. We can't go up through here, but it's nice to create this little divot so that way when we come back down, it's not as bad. Because we will be going back up a little bit. So we'll do this, get ourselves a 1-up, and let's go get that mystery there as well. I believe that's a flower, so that is worthwhile getting for Average Joe. Average Joe's a flower guy. Nope, it's just some extra time. Okay. Wasted my time for nothing. Wasted my time for nothing. Let's fall down. Trip and fall. I'm familiar with that. Okay, we don't need to go back up there. I think that's just coins up there. It might have been a flower, but it is what it is at this point. Let's get 2 eggs. Hit this one, and that spawns the door for us to go. And I think the door disappears once we leave, so we were probably better off going straight through. Oh, I did leave this in here. Okay, so there is a death in this episode. Okay. Yeah, because this was a pain. I don't know what that was all about. Was that empty? Oh, I got a key. That's what happened. Then we have to hit our way up through this, which is really time-consuming and annoying. Until I realized we could just use an egg and clear out, like, a lot of it. And I think we're going to have to go back down again. Yeah, but we might be better off using an egg here and clearing the rest of the way up. That at least makes our life a little bit easier. Yeah, and then that thing spawns back as a mystery, so let's get it while we still have an egg, because that's our last one, and go straight through it. And now we reach what I would classify is the worst part of this level. I hate this so much. This part is like, it's honestly, it's a lot easier without the key. Like, I beat this twice because it didn't save correctly, and I took a break after beating this level. This level is a ton easier without the key involved. Like, the key just makes it so much more complex than it needs to be. But there we go, we're up to 30 now, which is nice. We could see we need to go up there, but we need to throw an egg to get up there. Let's explore what's over here, too. We might as well, we're here, and I didn't see that bat there, so I lose Mario for a second. And I hit him on the way down. That always seems to happen to me. Like, I waste all my time on crap like that. It's ridiculous at this point, honestly. I mean, I get it. It's fun. It's a gimmick of the game, but it does get old losing Mario over something that's almost like completely out of your control to even see on the screen, because the screen is a mess. But I digress. I will live with it. And these guys, I hate these guys. These guys are going right up there with the other guys that I hate. The baseball player guys that steal Mario from me all the time. They are so annoying. They just shoot a cannonball at you, and then you have nothing to do but just sit there and take it, which is always fun. And there we got a flower. That's nice. And I think we need to go. So our door is up there that we want to get to. And we need to fall through here. Let's get some coins on the way down. We don't need to get all of them, but it's nice to get some of them. Okay, so what I need to do is throw an egg, like, directly above my head. Jump on this. Jump on this, get a flower. That's nice. Jump up and go to the left to get to the secret area. I think about going to the right, but to the left will bring us to the hidden door. And let's go in this secret door. And then we'll probably need to clear that way again and then do this again. So watermelon seed spitting contest. We have to spit watermelon seeds at our enemy here. That's why I left this in, because I don't know if I actually win on this attempt, but I definitely don't go back to play this again because it's not that fun, to be brutally honest. I take some damage there. He hits me with some watermelons. Got to hit him with some watermelon. I think he just spits in like series, like quick little bursts where we could just continuously spit. What's that red watermelon up there? That would probably be pretty fun to spit. I try to collect it because I think it's like a ruby or something, but it's ice. Okay. I don't know if I could have collected that. That would have been fun though. And it's actually a pretty even match here. I just stink at this, but luckily I win. I beat him and I get whatever that is. And then I get completely hosed. So I don't see that guy. Mario goes up here. And he's so far gone that I can't get him. Like, there's nothing I can do. So these guys come and take Mario. I don't know if I showed a game over yet in this game, but that's what it looks like. And I think I start from the middle ring, which is not too far. Yeah, it's right here. So let's just take care of business then. I don't want to do all that crap again. That's a headache. And I don't think it saves yet, because we definitely had that before. So that kind of stinks that it doesn't save our progress there, but it saves everything up until we got that. So we should really be careful in the future about getting that. And sorry if you could hear my dog drinking water. She's thirsty, I guess. I don't know, she was just eating. There was some leftover eggs in her bowl, so she was making her way through the eggs. Let's save there. We're back up to 30 seconds, which is nice. The dog is leaving eggs all over my floor. Here's one of these nice, like, sort of 3D sections. I like the 3D take in this game. I think it's fun. It's definitely interesting and something that, like, you don't see in a lot of these old school games. So this is pretty cool. It's pretty snazzy, if I do say so myself. Man, been 17 full minutes and Average Joe didn't say the word snazzy yet. Could you imagine that? Here, let's do this. I think I fall in the first time. Yep, I do. I fall in, and this is terrible. So we'll lose Mario if we hit the fish, but there's no way to, like, jump up now. Like, I'm just perpetually stuck down here. And I think I do find, like, almost a glitch in Yoshi's mechanics here, but I'll share that as it gets closer to the end of the episode. This is me just struggling to try and see if we can get up, but I can't figure out a reliable way to do it. So I want to go when the fish isn't there, but it's so hard, and I could reach Mario with my tongue. I just wish I could float just, like, slightly higher. And you see how, like, I'm actually getting ground doing that? Like, it's an interesting way. I think it's an interesting mechanic. I don't think it's intended to work that way, but it actually does work pretty well. Like, look at this. I'm sort of flying with Yoshi there. You can see I kind of stopped because it's like, that's really neat. Like, I've never seen anything like that before. Like, I've never seen anybody else do that, or really anything, so I don't know if that's, like, intended, or if we just kind of broke it there, or if the game itself is broken, or what's going on, but there we go. We got the one up there, which is nice to have, and let's go through. Let's shoot the hoop. Can we get it? Can we get a bonus? A bonus? No, we're not getting a bonus. That's fine. But yeah, when we go and we see the scores at the end, this score, I believe, drops by a few points because I don't go and do all the bonus stuff. But, yeah, my original score on it was a 57. It may even go up a little bit. I forget if it goes up or down, but I do better on one of these because I just have to steamroll through it because my save doesn't work. But luckily, I cut that out for you, so you don't get to see that. You don't have to watch me go through this. Oh, look at that, a huge egg. That's pretty interesting. We have not seen that mechanic yet. And let's just let these guys go. I was thinking about killing them here, but my aim is terrible, and I could honestly use some eggs, so let's wait. Maybe I'm talking so much about eggs. Maybe that's what got the dog. Maybe she remembered. She was like, wait a second, there's eggs in my food bowl. This guy's talking about eggs over here. What are we talking about eggs about? We could jump on these guys. I find that's like the safest route to kill them. You could also throw an egg at them. Either method is effective here. I would just say get rid of them. in this level. They could be a hassle. Especially like in this instance, I want to go up and get that flower here, so it's going to be really annoying. Let's let him hit this stopper here. Let's jump on this guy as soon as he pops up. Let's go up here. Jump on this guy. Go and get our flower. Good news, good news. And I opened that up once and got the push-up button there, but it really doesn't do anything here in this section. Not sure why it's there. And I want to get that guy. He looks like he does something cool, but I don't get him in time. And then bullet bills have returned, ladies and gentlemen. What fun. I've loved them so many other times. Man, do bullet bills get me excited for the mischief. And there's the fun part of bullet bills. They're going to be a nuisance every time we see them, because the game is going to make us not just platform, but do like some very specific stuff while the bullet bills are going off next to us. And here I legitimately just should have taken a break, but luckily the game cuts me a break and makes it so that way I can progress without having to deal with the nonsense once more of losing Mario. And these guys, I think we could just walk across them. Yeah. Not the big guy, apparently. Well, obviously, yeah, he ran right into us. And we get another big egg from him. And I don't think we've demonstrated the big egg yet. Do I have two of them? Did I throw one? I don't know if I throw one or if I lost one or what happened there, but I did have another big egg. I think maybe I'll get a second one here. There we go. Oh, I lost it. So wait, the big egg, like in this instance, right, we can't really stomp on these guys, but we could throw the big egg, and when you throw the big egg, any enemies on screen will turn into like the points that we have for holding Mario. So you know how we can only hold him for like 10 seconds and then we get like those little star things. It's just every enemy on screen will turn into one of those little star things. So that's fun, I guess. I don't know. It's a mechanic the game hasn't introduced yet, and I don't think I really go through it in this episode. I think I really struggle, so just know that that's the mechanic. We can't go back this way now that we're through. Let's go down this tube. Let's go down the tube. Everything's going down the tubes, and this is a whole series of platforms falling to their doom, like we typically do in these episodes, fall to our doom. All doom and gloom. Let's jump over here. Jump over on this one. And let's make our way up. There we are, we're up. Hello, Shy Guy, I'm gonna eat you. And let's get these pillars, honestly. There's red coins hiding in here sometimes, so sometimes they're fun to get, and it really doesn't take much time. It's a few seconds, so let's just do it to do it. Why not? What do we have better to do? We're playing Super Mario World. Man, it's crazy to think how far out this stuff is posted. Like, it's insane, but I'm going on a business trip upcoming here, and I'll be away for almost a full month. So I don't want to leave you guys hanging, so I'm doing a lot of this ahead of time. It'll probably be coming out while I'm on the business trip, but hopefully that all goes well and I'm only there a month and back and at 'em. That's the plan, at least. You never know, though. Maybe Average Joe will just live there forever in some hotel room somewhere. It's a possibility. Never say never, Average Joe. Okay, let's get this guy. And of course, now I start throwing the big eggs. I have to discover like how we actually can siphon between eggs, but I really don't know how to do that just yet, and I refuse to learn. You know why? Because I'm an idiot. That is why. And I have the intelligence and self-esteem of a toddler. Okay, let's go. Let's get some eggs. Let's get some eggs. Eggs. I think that is what made the dog hungry for eggs. I've been talking about eggs this whole time. And then there's all these guys in the wall. I don't want to deal with their nonsense. I don't care if there's a flower or whatever is going on here. I want to get out of here. I don't want to be a part of whatever this is. Maybe we can get this last one. Yeah, we can get this last one. As soon as I say I don't want to get a flower, I'm like, oh, there's a flower though. Let's get that. Let's just get out of here for good old time's sake. Let's jump through the ring. That'll give us some extra time with Baby Mario, my friend. This is like, are you a good driver? It's easy. Use B to avoid your enemies. And honestly, I really like this mechanic, but at the same point in time, it just moves a little too fast for my liking. I just wish it would slow down, like, slightly. But you see, if you hold B, you get on, like, all fours there. There's nothing preventing you from just holding B through the entirety of this section. Here we sort of have to use our legs to get up here. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess that right there would be the only thing preventing you from just holding B indefinitely. But holding B indefinitely isn't like a bad strategy here. Let's get through here. We did miss out on that one up there, but yeah, we might have been able to like angle it from here, but it would have been pretty hard. I don't know if we really could have. Let's jump through this. Do we get a bonus? Do we get a bonus minigame, Average Joe? Come on. We do not. We get a sad, sleepy face. That's okay, though. I mean, we're saving between levels. We don't really need a bonus minigame. We, in theory, have unlimited lives. There we go, 60 points. So I think point-wise, we're doing pretty good on each of these. Now let's beat the castle. The castle's actually pretty tricky, which explains why this is a 40-minute long episode. And there's also like the outro and stuff. So let's do it. Oh boy, the fire. There's the fire. And I always take these a little bit easy. So I am definitely not going to risk it on these little pillars. Can we throw fire at this guy? Yeah, we can. It doesn't do anything, though, so we lose our opportunity to get a 1-up because I wanted to see if I could eat fire. Great. Honestly, I have lost a lot more, doing a lot less. So, that applies to these games and in my life. So, I'll take it. It's fine. It's fine. We're alive, folks. Let's jump up here and get some of these coins. I don't know why I'm risking my life for coins. Here, let's get some fire. Fire, Yoshi. Yeah, I'm not risking my life for coins. This is stupid. And I think we're going to have to use an egg to get the flower there. I don't think there's any other way to do it. I don't even know if I have an egg. Oh, I have one. Okay. Very good. So we got some of the stars there, which is helpful. I think we got like maybe 2 out of that. I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. And we did get a 1 up there because of our coin count, which is nice. Let's jump through here. I think we'll see why it's nice in a minute. I think there might be a second death in this episode, which, I mean, isn't like a rarity, but for me to leave it in, it is. I don't know, I just felt like it would be like a little bit more transparent to actually leave in some of the deaths here. You know, I had a crummy day playing this game. Not because I was playing this game, but because I was doing so poorly at it. And I cannot for the life of me figure out this mechanic all that well. We get it here. Looks like there's a pretty straight path. Let's just dive on in. Let's go down this way. Fall, hopefully not to our doom. I never like falling to my doom. Okay, let's go down through this way. I think this is the right way. There's a certain order you have to go through these. Not that it would stop you from progressing, but I guess it kind of does, but it's not like Bowser's Castle in the old episodes, like how you would have to go through and do something specific at one point in time or else the whole level changes. This is more like you need a key from here or something along those lines. I forget what it is specifically, but a key makes sense, so it's probably that. Let's stand here. Let's see if we can get them to break this open and get a flower for ourselves, because that would be nice to have. The angry flower really tricked me there the first time. You'd see he's not a smile guy, but this guy's a smile guy, so he's good to go. Let's get some coins, because why not? We want to be quick there. We don't want to lose our platform. I think we can make it without the platform. I just think it's pretty annoying. And here we have to knock over a vase to get the key, I believe. And this is going to become a much bigger factor later on in the episode. I think I left some of it in so you could see what it looks like, but I really stampede through it because, yeah, it kills me, and I get really annoyed with it pretty quickly. Let's get that, get our key, and let's be on our way here. Hopefully we don't lose Mario any bit, because that would stink. I think we're actually doing pretty good. We haven't lost... Oh, yeah, we lost Mario once, but... Ah, there he goes. There he goes. It's all the time with this little one. It's a constant struggle. And then this part here is going to be annoying, and of course I hit the rocket when it's coming down because I'm trying to time it with the flower. Let's not do that again, Average Joe. Oh, I lose him on the flower. Let's just get through this. The flower is just so annoying. It's an element that I really do not like. Let's see, can we get this guy real quick? I think about waiting around, but honestly, we're probably just going to get hit by those little rockets more if we just hang out here, so probably not worth it. Let's go this way. Oh, there's some coins. Let's get the coins, because why not? Coins could be helpful. Let's go through, yeah, this way. So you want to get that key before you go off and do this, because it's a long way to where you need the key and where you get it. And this now just finally tells us that if we hold L or R while we're aiming, it actually holds the cursor still. So we could increase our accuracy. I do test it out here, and apparently I licked the spike, but I tested out here and we don't really need it. So you could hold it in place. Up, I tried to take a picture. See, like that. So that's pretty cool. We don't really need it for this specific one. Like, if anything, it might just be a little bit more extra work now that we're already used to throwing eggs like this. But at least I know, like, if we're really struggling with something, we can do that if need be. So I think that's the max amount of eggs there. Let's make our way through this. And hopefully this is... Oh, here it is. Yep. So that's just a hassle to go... Like, if you didn't have the key and you have to go back, it's just a pain in the neck. That's why I got that first. It stinks if you don't know that, but here's a ring, so if we do die, which I'm pretty certain we do, we're not going to go back that far. We go, and maybe let's go... Is there a door down here? I don't know if I want to take the door, or if I just want to go through here. You know, I don't know what lies beyond. There we go, let's pop an egg out. This one, I think we should, in theory, hit it like more than once. But I think once is going to be sufficient for what we need. Yeah, we lose Mario for a couple seconds. But honestly, the bosses in this game haven't been too hard. So I'm not, like, really concerned. You know, we'll lose Mario from time to time. But it's never been, like, so bad where, like, I legitimately feel defeated. It's usually some of the harder enemies that are more of a problem than the bosses. Here, I'm messing up all sorts of things. Let's see if we can get it once more. That's good. Let's get a flower. Egg, egg, egg. Lots of eggs. Let's make the eggs. Yeah, I should just let this hit the wall here and go with the flow and adjust as needed. Here I get stuck in this sappy stuff. Yeah, I was going the right way. Why did I adjust? Average Joe, why did you adjust? Average Joe, what are you doing? Okay, let's go up. Up, up, up. Let's go over this way. And here, yeah, I try to go down this tube. This tube looks like the right path. But that's really like a spawner, right? Like it just spawns out extra enemies. What you need to do is take your little Yoshi egg. Yoshi, my boy. My boy. Come on, Average Joe, get your head in the game. You need to take your Yoshi egg, hit this, and then that falls there, and you get some extra time with Baby Mario. So a good win there. This is what I'm talking about. So this looks harmless until you realize that baseball guys are all throughout the walls, running around, trying to steal Baby Mario, as always. And I hate them so much for it. Because they just constantly steal Baby Mario, and you can see they're all in the walls. So this is... particularly annoying. And they just run and hide, and there's so many of them. It's actually a nightmare. And I know one of these vases has the key to that door there. That's the part that really sucks, is like, I'm gonna have to be around them. Like, there's really no way around it. And they just keep stealing Mario. Man, it's so frustrating when this stuff happens. Especially now, like, I only have 3 seconds, and I know for sure that guy's going to come through the wall, take him, and I'm probably going to die here. Yep, I die. You see, I almost go to quit. But I remember we have the save point at the middle ring, so we might as well go back to the middle ring. That's I think our second loss live here on the channel. It's the second one in this episode. I end up backtracking here for a minute. because I forget which way I'm going. But luckily, this ending section isn't too bad. Yeah, you can see I kind of realized, like, once we get past this door here, I kind of realized, like, oh, I'm going the wrong way. Yep, there we go. Average Joe got his head back on there. Just took him a minute. Come on, Average Joe. And this is a lengthy episode. I haven't recorded anything that was like 40 minutes in length when it was done in a long time. Like, it's been a while since I've had to do a 40-minute voice recording. It is, I don't know, it's just a little tiring, is what I would say. My voice isn't that, it's not that good. People don't want to hear it for 40 minutes, Average Joe. Come on, man. Okay, let's do this. There's that self-esteem of a 4-year-old coming out. Okay, let's just knock these all the way up, because I don't want to lose Baby Mario again, especially knowing that we'll need the time now that I know that I have to deal with these baseball bricks. Like, it's just going to be a big thing. Let's go for that. Oh, Average Joe, why did you even attempt that, you fool? Run, you fools. Gandalf the Grey. What am I talking about? Who knows? Get some eggs. Let's try and do this again here. At least this time we know what we're getting ourselves into, so it shouldn't be as bad. Maybe, yeah. I don't know. This will probably come out after New Year's. Hopefully I have something fun for New Year's posted, though. I think I do. Maybe I finished Super Mario World. Maybe that's what it was. That goes to show you, like, how far out these are really being posted. Yeah, I think I finished Super Mario World and started playing this that day. I mean, it's not even New Year's yet. You could see the actual date there. It is the day before New Year's Eve when I'm recording this one. But you know what? Like I said, yeah, I have so much stuff going on later. It's nice to be ahead for once on the channel. Usually I'm like doing everything last minute and it comes back to bite me. See, I think, first of all, let's get this ring up the top here so we have some extra time with Baby Mario. It would be smart to get the key first and then get the ring in case we have to come back here. Luckily we don't. Spoiler. But, yeah, it would at least be nice. I think it's in this one here. There it is. Yep. I remember that briefly for whatever reason, but I mean, that at least makes it easier. Let's just go through. Let's get out of here. I'm sick of this nonsense. And he steals Mario on my way out. Come on, man. I hate these guys so much. They're legitimately like the worst part of this game. To date. Other than my horrible platforming skills. They're the thing that I hate most. Let's get another save point. That's nice. Push this flower out of the way. Get some coins here. Because why not? And then here we go. We are ready to go and take on the boss. The boss man. So let's take him down. There's our buddy. Says, Yoshi dear, that baby is going to cause all sorts of chaos. I don't know. He gives his usual spiel. Then he turns this flower thing into a giant ghost monster guy. And this is actually like one of the easiest bosses in the game. It legitimately, the only way it could do damage to you, because it'll just keep pushing you away like that, is if the fire hits you. That's the only thing it can do. Which you can see, I fall for like a fool. See, they're trying to push me off on my side, and I have to push them off on their side. But it's honestly really easy to do, especially once you get it down to like one guy helping them. See, you can do a lot of damage quickly here. And once this other green guy is gone, he can't do anything. Like, he's just stuck. But let's push him to his death. There he goes. For once, it's not Average Joe falling to his doom. But with that being said, folks, obviously we just beat World 2. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. All that stuff is free and greatly motivational for myself to continue making videos just like this in the near future. We'll be playing this game on Mondays and Fridays, and Pokemon Scarlet on Tuesdays and Thursdays for the time being. And then we'll be moving to Super Mario 64 once we finish here, and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu on Tuesdays and Thursdays there. So everybody take it easy. Hope you're all having a snazzy day, and we'll see you all here on the next one.